Hello, hello, everyone. Just trying to get kind of set up here. Don't know if I'm going to be able to watch me or not. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Sammy. Hello, Milo. It has been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute. I am doing good. I am. I'm doing really good. I look like I'm all over the place and discombobulated, but oh my gosh. It's been crazy, but it's been good. Hello, I just came on to get proof of life. You know, and making sure it wasn't like somebody, you know, mysteriously replying to you, right? Oh my gosh. So, yeah, it's been a good crazy. So, no, I don't. Hey, Charlotte, how are you? How are you? How is everybody doing? Yay, it's time for a Johnna's Journey visit. Yes, it is. Time to catch up. Time to, you know, check in. Time to share what we've been up to. All the things, right? So, I've been prepping for market. The one market that I was going to do ended up, I went in to apply for it and all the spots were taken. So for indoor, and I am not doing outdoor, especially for the weekend it's on because it's calling for some massive rain. So we are sick with an upper respiratory infection, not good, in the Richardson household. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Charlotte. Aw. Well, I pray that you guys get healed quickly over that respiratory stuff because I know up north around Easter time, all of my people were sick. They were passing it around. And I totally lost my train of thought, but you know, it doesn't take much for me to do that. So anyway, I had been, yes, the market. And so I looked whenever I went in and it said all the indoor spots have been taken since March the 5th. And I was like, oh, shoot. But I've been kind of back and forth if I wanted to do it anyway. And so Whitney was like, just go ahead and go for it. You know, he handed you a card. Seemed like he really kind of, you know, seemed like a good prospect type thing. So anyway, I decided not to. But plus, I mean, I could have had the option of outside, so I'm deciding not to. So I said, evidently I'm supposed to be doing something else. Something else is going to come up or whatever. Well, sure enough, my grandbabies are going to be here, and I'm okay with that. So that alleviates some pressure, I guess, you know, because I was going to have to kind of gear up for that, and then I would have another show, another market immediately following the next weekend. So it's all good. So I'm staying on track to get everything done for that. I've been trying to get my bigger things done first and then move to some of my other plushy stuff to kind of, you know, get that inventory back. So, hey, Caitlin, how are you? It has been a long time. Thank you for helping me on that. Oh, yes, she's over there laughing away. It's like high 80s here. So even yesterday, so she's one hot pup right now. So, hey, Johnna, I miss all of you. I'm doing all right. How are you? Doing good. And I am glad to hear from you, Caitlin. And I am glad that you're doing well. All right as well with me, you know? So I'm glad to see you here today. So I was hoping, you know, that people would have, you know, it would kind of work out for people today around this time. So anyway, I'm still trying to get everything done and extras done and blah blah blah. So I guess I'll share what I've been working on. I've got a lot done of bigger stuff, so that is God's direction right there, girl. He switched it up and made a different thing happen. Oh yeah, so that's good. It's absolutely wonderful. And that's what I said. Evidently, my gut feeling was right to begin with, you know. And whenever I went in to go ahead and do it, thinking, okay, you know, it ended up being. So yeah, absolutely, it was a God thing. And I'll take it. And I am perfectly happy with that. So did I have a good Easter? Yes, it was a very quiet Easter. We ended up staying home. And the kids up north were all sick, so they were there was no way they were coming down, and didn't want to spread anything amongst anybody, of course. And Whitney and I had kind of been having some allergy stuff and whatever, and we just chose to stay home and stay in just in case. We weren't feeling the greatest, but we weren't feeling horrible, and it was one of those types of things. So we just decided to stay in. So we had a funnel go over the house last night. That was an adrenaline rush for sure. Oh my goodness, Lenora. Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Thank the Lord that nothing happened and it was just a funnel, right? So everything's good. Well, thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate that 100. I appreciate that. We haven't had anything around here. Continue to bless us with that, Lord. So yeah, we haven't had anything too much around here at all. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, was answering messages. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Welcome back, Milo. Did YouTube give everybody 4,000? They gave me 4,000 jewels, and I'm hearing everybody else is supposed to be getting them. I have no clue on that, Charlotte. I'm getting ready. You're getting ready for a market, Caitlin? Awesome. Awesome. Are you wanting back outside? Well, you'll have to wait a minute. Dad's out there working on the tractor. I got 1,000. Yes, YT gives some out depending on who you watch, etc. Oh, and I don't know anything about that. And I have heard, I have been kind of in and out of YouTube. I've been doing a few shorts here and there. But as far as really doing anything with YouTube, I have failed drastically. I have failed drastically on doing anything, you know. So yeah, I'm kind of behind on the times of some of that stuff. I haven't even really been looking at any of my information, nothing, whatever. And, you know, but I've been busy with other things right now and other commitments too on top of everything. So I am looking forward to June. I am looking forward to June to get back into a new normal, a different normal, a normal of like my schedule for this, everything. So I am really looking forward to that. So yeah, as far as anything with the jewels and all that, as far as I know, I've not gotten anything. I don't know. I don't know how I would necessarily know. On here, I'm not seeing anything, but that doesn't mean anything. So I'll have to go into my account and see if there's been anything said or whatever. And since I've not been watching a whole lot, I probably don't. I probably don't have anything, so. And even just me being a creator, I doubt that has any bearing on it, really. So what's everybody else working on? What are you working on right now? All your spring and summer stuff, or just taking a break? I need to check on my chat too, because I have an automatic translator now. Never had that before. Oh wow. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. Oh, well, thank you for the 100s. I'm good, Caitlin. Working on a 100 minis in a month challenge with another crocheter. Got 50 done so far. Good for you, Lenora. Staying on it. That's awesome. I'm working on a vegetable fruit basket for my father's birthday on Friday. Awesome, Caitlin. That'll be really cute. Yes, happy Tuesday to you too, Jen. Yeah, Jenny. Okay. Huh. Okay, now. Yeah, they've changed some things up since I've been on here, but you know what? It's been just shy of probably almost a month since I've been on here, to tell you the truth. So no wonder, you know, things are a little bit different right now. I am making a blanket with 4 granny squares in the middle, and then I'm going around those 4 granny squares with granny stitches. I'm going to sew the 4 together and then go around them. Oh, that'll be really cute and different, Charlotte. That'll be awesome. Okay, I'm going to let Luna out because Whitney's out there and she's wanting out with him. Okay, good. Okay, come on. You're not gonna let me do anything. He is actually tilling my garden. I am excited. Because I told him we're going to have to start getting our plants and everything in order, figuring out what we want to do. I started the vegetable fruit basket yesterday and only got a tomato done. All I have to do is attach the leaves, so I don't have much time. Aw, you'll get it. You'll get it. Well, and I've been trying to go through like my scraps too, and when I say scraps, I also include my full skeins that are left over from projects. I know I drive people crazy when I say that sometimes, but it does go into my extras and scrap basket. So right now, I have went through like all my cotton, organizing all my cotton, making sure what I got cotton-wise, because right now this is the time of year that I do use a lot of cotton. So, but this is a bag that I had been wanting to try for a long time, and it's actually considered a tote. So I did get that done, and I like it. I need to actually kind of steam over it. I still have my yarn and you know, my ends that I need to tie in and stuff, but I made that bag and I'm getting ready to do a scrap one with that. Well, then whenever I had that idea, then I look and I'm like, oh, somebody else just done that online. Oh, that's nice. And here I had it in my head like 3 weeks ago, but you know, whatever. So no, I'm not copying people. It's what I already had planned. So if you see anything like that, and then this is a super easy bag that I just love, and it kind of reminds me of a boho style bag a little bit too, but it's just taking granny squares. I don't have the strap on it yet. Don't have it done yet. The strap is taking longer than the whole bag did to make, but it's just granny squares. Just granny squares. You do a series of granny squares all the way around and a granny square on the bottom, and I think it's super cute. It's super easy. You just do like a single crochet around the top. And then whenever I do, it is a crocheted two crochet straps that are like a tube, but I'm just doing a circle like tube, and attach it to the bag, and all you do to attach it is put it through and knot it, and it looks really cute. So I'm looking forward to getting this one finished. I'm pretty close to getting it finished, so. Hey Caitlin, how are you? Yes, I'm going through my yarn. I didn't realize I have so much. Right? Whenever you start going through it, then it really makes it like, oh boy, I have more than what I thought. Because I did go ahead and go through my closet. I didn't go ahead and tape anything. I did kind of that little sneak thing of just for like the short or whatever. I didn't go ahead and videotape anything of that, but thank you so much. The 4 granny squares are solid. I'm going to be orange, red, 2 royal blue, and then I'm going to do stripes around them. I'm going to use the same colors and stripes. Oh yes, send a picture so I can see it. I have finished the treasure chest mimic with Dungeons and Dragons. I also made a minion drawstring back. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome, Sammy. People or me? I know who you're talking about. I knew you would. I knew you would. Oh gosh. I knew you would. So see, you're paying attention. You're paying attention. Caitlin, no. I have even tested it out since we have new Wi-Fi. And I've tested it out with Whitney and I's phones. And I am at least getting like a brief like flash of something. But I still don't know what it's doing. I still keep looking it up to see if there's anything different. I am getting different information though, so there are people that are having trouble. Because here just last week, whenever I was testing it out again, and I had cleaned up my phone a little bit of some extra stuff that I didn't need on there any longer, just as extra kind of backup to see if that would have anything more to do with it. And but I went in searching again for the same issue that I'm having, and it's a totally different story now. So whereas before it was like, oh, shouldn't have any trouble if you don't have any violations or blah blah blah, you know, all this stuff, the whole rigmarole. So I don't know. I think it's just gonna have to be that whenever I get a new phone, we try it again and see. I don't know. Because that's the only thing that I can think of right now, that there is an issue somehow with my phone. Now, yes, I could delete and redo the app and all of that, re-download the app and do that to reset it. Scares me to death. I'm not going to do it because I'm so afraid as soon as I do that, then something's going to happen. Something's going to glitch, something. So that is the only thing that I have not done, is try to kind of like not force stop it, but backing out of the app, shutting down the app, completely reloading it. And I'm too scared to do that. Even though I have all my login stuff, you know. So, yeah, it stinks. It absolutely stinks, you know, because other people are still doing it and able to. And there's a way that I can do it, but then everybody has to change their way of, you know, they have to sign up for the software type thing to be a part of what I would do. And I don't want to make people do that. They shouldn't have to do that, you know. So anyway, for now, no. So I'm hopeful that something will change in the future. So we'll see. I am going to actually go through and do one more thing, and then give it another try. So we'll see. Hopefully tonight I'll have time to do it. And like I said, we'll try it again. So, because we had a lot of fun doing that, and it was fun. It was fun to do, and get a visit with everybody, and it makes it easier on Lenora to be able to, talk to everybody and work on stuff and whatever too, and the possibility of even anybody else ever wanting to, try to be a guest or whatever, or just to try it out and whatever. I mean, but can't. So. But something else that I have been working on, and I have done similar in the past, but then Lenora put a bug in my ear and was like, hey, you should try doing this, with some of my baby Afghans that I already had. And then I was also in the process of making some new. So I have been doing the Applique baby blankets. So I was going to share those today because it is something really fun. It's using up my yarn, it's using up my scraps, it's using up, and yeah. So this is actually yarn that I got whenever Joann's was going out, and I got it very, very reasonable. So this is another blanket, and all I did was just do the scalloped edge, and it is a corner to corner. And I went ahead and added a little girl applique. I was going for princess. I thought it was going to be princess, but then I was like, nope, it'll tell me what it's supposed to be whenever I get there. And it did. So this is what I ended up putting on this one. And I think her hair is super cute because I just left it loose on there. Because really there's no other way to really tack it down and make it look right. So it'll be fine. So I thought those colors ended up going really good together. And then this, I don't have all of my ends on this sewed in yet. But this again, using up scrap that and this is all scrap from past baby blankets that I have done, and how perfect, right? So, and I still have, I don't know how much of a lot of this stuff left because some of it I had to end up buying extra skeins to finish projects. So, but with this one, I went ahead and done the unicorn. And these flowers are a little bit all over the place right now, or hers, but so I went ahead and put that on one corner. I'm just doing one corner. Some of them will do 2 corners, some 4 corners, but I'm just doing the one corner. Not to say I maybe won't do it another way at some point, but right now for these, I'm just doing the one corner. So, and then this is the one that I just got done, and the one that I put up about doing the yarn chicken on, because I was digging in my baskets, digging, because I had ran out of my Pearl Flex, and I didn't want to go buy any. And I texted Lenora even, and I was like, I don't want to have to buy any, but I will because I know I'll use it. But I just was like, no, you're going to keep digging. You're going to keep digging. So that's what I did. So this is also a corner to corner, and I don't have all my ends woven on it yet either. But then I just did the scalloped edge again in the dark brown because I am going to put this bear, and you can't really, his little arms and legs and stuff there. I'm going to put this little bear on there. So this is yarn that Lenora had actually sent me, had gifted me. And I thought it was perfect for the bear because it gives it texture, it gives it different, So I was like, okay, that's getting used for a bear. So I got that one to sew on. I just have to sew him on and get the ends all woven. I only show up for the laughs. Let's just call it what it is. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's gorgeous. Oh, well, thank you, thank you guys. Well, the laughs too. I mean, but still, we have fun. We have fun. Bounce things off each other, whatever. So, this is a special delivery. This blanket is going to a friend of Sam's, but they've been friends for a million years. He's a part of the family, honestly. So I got it done, and it's all scrap too of what I have used on recent baby blankets that I have curated, I guess you could say. And I still do have some ends that I have to do on it too that are not all the way taken care of. So this one will be being delivered here shortly for their new baby. So I was glad to get it done. And it didn't really take me a whole lot of time, but it is just one of those ones that I just crocheted it, laid them in a pile, and I just started picking up. There's no rhyme or reason to any of it, and I'm okay with it. I was like, I wonder if it's going to bother me. Nope, not thinking nothing about it. I just put them together, and it's the way it needs to be. It happened the way it needed to happen. So I'm happy with it. I'm watching you crocheting possums and watching Brother Bear on TV. I forgot how sad it was in parts. Oh, see, I knew you would find a good way to use that yarn. Yes, and I'm still, Lenora, yeah, I'm still. And so I just know to go digging, and that's what I've been doing. So now, this is all yarn from from back probably whenever Joann's first was like shutting down, and I was freaking out about what kind of yarn I wanted to use and trying to test certain yarns. So this, I say it's a scrap, but it's not, it's just the style. It's not scrap yarn. These were full skeins, but they're just like the 4.5. Was it like 4.5 or 4 something? Oh, there goes Luna. But it's the yarn bee. Yes, I think all of this is the yarn bee. So I wanted to make just like a squishy blanket again, and just kind of like a coverlet type thing, like a little bit bigger than a lapgan. And I'm not done with this yet, but this worked up so fast. So I have this that I'm working on right now. This is all kind of janky right here, but just ignore it, and it'll come together, believe me. So I need to figure out for sure how I want to proceed with it, because I'm thinking that I'll probably start to add some of this. So we'll see. I don't know, because I can always, if I absolutely have to, take one of these ends out or something. So that's why I'm like, hold on, it'll make sense once I'm done, you know. So that has worked up so fast. I started it one day watching TV one evening, and I had like a ton of it done in no time because it's so thick. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, go on. Go on. But I have a really pretty yellow downstairs that is, I think, the Bernat. And it's kind of a paler yellow that I would really like to make just a bigger throw of some kind out of. But yet I don't want to use all of it, because I got some of it to use for some of my plushie, you know, my little plushies and stuff like that. So we'll see what comes of that. Shreya, is that how you pronounce your name? Thank you. I've been crocheting for 2 years. Oh, well, just keep going. Crocheting 28 years. Yeah. 3.5 years. I had been crocheting for a long time. For basically 50 years I've been crocheting, so See, I knew you were fine. Yeah, I read that, I guess. Caitlin, you can email it to me. It should be in my description, but some people are saying it's not. But every time I go in there, it's there. So I don't know what happened. But it's just Clark Farms 9524 at Gmail. So you have been busy crocheting for almost double my age. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Caitlin, just let me know if you have trouble or anything. I emailed you the treasure chest mimic. Okay. I don't know if my tablet thing is charged or not. It's over here, I think. But now that I have the blankets, yeah, oh, it's not charged. Well, okay, maybe it's charged enough to turn on. We'll see. Almost, not quite that I have been crocheting since 2011. Awesome, Charlotte. But anyway, now that I pretty well got the blankets done, just finishing at this little, you know, kind of plushy one, and getting, you know, ends tied up and the bear sewn onto this other one. That's probably all the blankets I'm going to do for right now for this upcoming market that I'm doing right now. The white tote or the cream colored tote, I'm getting ready to make a black one of that. Either a black or a gray. It depends on what I have enough of. I really like the pink one. I would like to do a neutral in that type of bag too. That one worked up so fast. That one I know I can get done. Even with the straps taking longer, I can get it done in time. But am I going to pressure myself to do it? No. If I find that I need to work on plushies worse, yes, I will do that before. But I have started working on wearables again too. This was yarn that I found whenever I was cleaning out my closet, my Monica's closet deal here. And it was another wearable. And I do have it here, but it's getting frogged. And yes, I mean, it would have been cute, and it was cute for the time that I was gonna do it and whatever. And yes, I do have a lot done on it, but I'm okay with it. I like what I'm doing back here better. So, and it will go. But this was like a swimsuit cover-up type thing. But the yarn, to me, what I'm using, if I want to do a cover-up, I need to do it in more of a cotton. I love this color, though. But, and yes, it's working up lovely. I love this. It's the Simply Flawless by Yarn Bee. Absolutely love it. For wearables, I really do. But this top, I decided I've started putting it together. So I went ahead and pinned it to my mannequin because I needed to see kind of where I was at for sizing and stuff, and kind of where I want to put my sleeves. I still have this to finish down here, of course. There's an extra row right there, so that's why it looks a little off. I've started another row. So, and all it is 6 granny squares on the top, and then I did treble crochets every other skipping 1 stitch, and I've done 2 rows so far. And then I skipped every other treble crochet and putting shell stitch or granny stitch, whatever you want to call it, spaced out that way. So I have a few more rows to do on it, and then I'll start building up this way for like around the neckline and the sleeves. So hopefully it will turn out wonderfully. So far I'm not having any troubles, so I think it fits my extended sized mannequin rather well. I mean, the back of it, I don't have it completely pinned in the back, but it very much is fitting very nicely on there. So I was pleasantly surprised because I did want it to be a little bit bigger in size. So, because it is supposed to be oversized. So I think it's working out. Oh yes, Sammy, I did. I got your of the mimic. I did get that, and I emailed you back. I think is that what you're talking about, Sammy? I will send you a picture of this blanket when I get further along. I think it's going to turn out pretty cool. The colors are orange, red, royal blue. Oh yeah, yeah. I want to see it. I want to see it when you get a little bit further done. Well, Johnna, it was good seeing you, but I have to go. I'll try and join you next live. Love y'all. Well, Caitlin, I am so happy you were here. So happy you were here. I'm glad to have seen you. So, yeah, not guaranteed when I'll be on again. I'm going to try my best to not take so long this time. So, Cindy, how are you? How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. And I guess while I'm sitting here, I could be sewing on this to get my ends woven. If I can find my needle. There we go. I am doing good, Cindy. Thank you. I'm doing really good. Girl, you live your life and we will be here when you get back. Don't think anybody holds it against you at all. Well, thank you for that, Charlotte. I just appreciate everyone hanging and being patient with me until I get back into a different pattern, I guess. Yeah, it's hot, sis. It's hot, hot. Is Linda okay? That's a lot of panting. Oh no, she's been out running. She just came inside. She's been out running. She just came back inside. So yeah. Nothing unusual for her, and it's kind of windy and she doesn't like wind, so it could be that she's a little bit anxious too. And Whitney's tilling and she doesn't like the noise, so I'm sure it's a little bit of anxiety too. And she's sitting here right by me. So where did I put? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's shaking. She's shaking. You're okay, sis. You're okay. Yeah, she's shaking. So yeah, she doesn't like it that Whitney's out there tilling. Probably more than anything. She got a little tail tucked. And we have the attic fan going too, and that doesn't bother her as much as what it used to. The attic fan used to really bother her a lot too, but anymore I don't think it bothers her near as much as what the other stuff does. The AC, yeah. Well, and the thing is, we'll have these 80+ degree weather days here for the next tomorrow, I think, is supposed to be upwards of that again. But then after that, they're talking frost. So, right now, really having the attic fan on does just fine for us. But if we were full set on, you know, being in the 80s, upwards of 90 and stuff, we'd probably have it turned on too. But we have so many trees and stuff kind of around us too that helps a lot. And it's just, I love having the attic fan. I love having it. Yeah, it is crazy. Because even last night watching the weather, I asked Whitney, I said, did he just say frost? He was like, yep. I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. But it's all supposed to be rainy towards the end of the week too. So I wondered if Whitney wouldn't get out and start tilling up the garden, because we did dash this morning. We only dashed through about like 12:30 and then headed home. Because it was kind of dying down. It wasn't real busy for lunchtime today. And my app ended up kind of giving me a glitchy again, like what I ended up having kind of the same thing happen the other day. And I was like, yep, something was telling me to be done. I should have just been done. But he was all, oh, let's do until 1 o'clock. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do it until 1. I was like, I have stuff to do. I want to go live today if I can. I want to plan my day because I usually try to get supper started at 4 o'clock. Because Sam usually gets home from work around 5. And so then if he's ready to eat, sometimes he's ready to eat as soon as he gets home, and other times not so much. And with it being hotter, he probably won't. And I think we are just going to kind of do something easy and simple tonight. Nothing too much. Don't want to use the oven really tonight. And that's another thing. My oven went kaput on me. So we were without a stove for a good 2 weeks. And yes, I had the microwave and I had the air fryer and all that kind of stuff, but I just, it's kind of hard after a while. I'm like, okay, eating healthy and whatever, yes, there are things you can still do, and yes, we were doing it, but it was like, oh my gosh, you don't know how much you miss your stovetop and your oven until it's gone. And I was like, okay. So we spent one day oven shopping when we had the time to do it. And then we finally found one because we had a bunch of rebates and we had gift cards and stuff from Christmas. So we got us a new stove. So that's been good. The guy just yesterday was able to come and get it hooked up. So last night I used my oven. And I was happy about that. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to cook tonight? Okay. You still shaky? Yeah. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I think there is supposed to be a chance of rain at some point this evening, maybe, but I don't know. Okay, that's another part here. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to this being different. Because there's something else different on here too. it started to rain a little bit yesterday afternoon, so we didn't go fishing, and it rained about 10 drops and then stopped. We had a little bit of that happen earlier this afternoon. It just was like just sprinkles, you know. It looked like it could come up a good like storm rain. But when it came through, it was just sprinkles on the windshield. But then now watch, since Whitney's tilling, it will come up like a rain like no other, and then we're going to have to let it dry out. But we do need rain. I mean, no joke, we do. But of course now, since we're trying to get it, you know, he's trying to start getting things ready for the garden. But a whole lot of places haven't set out like their plants and stuff yet. Now there's a grocery store that we always park in this great big plaza to sit and wait, like in between our dashes, because it's right in the center of where everything's at. It's a perfect location. And there's a grocery store within this plaza area. And they had some tomato plants, like a 6-pack, I think. They look like 6-packs anyway. They could have been 4, but still, they were $1.99. Last year, for some of the places that we were looking at, it was crazy, like $6, $5 and $6. And so I told him, I was like, we probably should check out those tomato plants before we head out, maybe to see what they are, to see if they'd be anything we'd want. But we didn't. Because our last dash was on the other side of town, actually, for us to be headed home. So we might take a look tomorrow and see. But actually, the best luck that we have had on a lot of our plants is not buying them from a store. It's been people that just have like the roadside stands, and they're reasonably priced, and they've been awesome plants. So we've done that before too. But I got my list made, so definitely tomato plants. We got to get our tomato plants, because I'll be canning some more juice, which I still have some juice left over. But Whitney goes through the V8 juice. He loves V8 juice. And I looked up to see about doing a recipe for that, but I think it's going to be more work than what I want to do. So I may not do that. But I definitely want to get some more green beans canned, because we went through all our green beans. We're almost, well, we've probably got about half of our corn that we put up left yet. I've went through all of our squash. I think I've used all of our zucchini, because I just blanch that and freeze it. We have gotten through all of our well, no, I have one package of cabbage that I brought in that I just blanch it too and freeze it. So I have one more package left of that, of what we did. And what else did I do? Oh, we did have some broccoli. We didn't have a lot, but we used that up pretty fast, because we eat broccoli like crazy. And Luna loves it too, so. He did get some started from seed, yeah. You see, and I really, you know, I've always thought that I would kind of like to try to start to do that, but I don't, I have good intentions, you know, of trying it. But what I have done is, like, some of the stuff that we do want to plant, I'll keep the seed from some of that stuff. Like, the one year I think I only managed to get for cantaloupe, but there's some really good cantaloupe we got from Aldi. Absolutely, oh, it was so good. So I just kept the seed from that and held on to it until we were ready to plant. That was probably some of the best cantaloupe we ever had, and we had a ton of it. We were giving it away. It was so good. But I haven't managed to do that this year, to get any seed or anything for it. But our broccoli usually does way better than our cauliflower. Our cauliflower usually doesn't really make it very far. We will get like maybe one good crown of it, you know, one good head of it, but that's about it. But the broccoli usually does really good. I would like to do peas, but our peas usually don't do very good. Our green beans go crazy. Our zucchini goes crazy. Our zucchini the year before last, that, oh my gosh, we only did one plant because we have so much of it usually that will grow. That plant, oh my gosh, it was humongous. I mean, there's no way you could even get your arms around it. It was just huge. We had zucchini like crazy off that thing. So I'll probably only get one plant again of it. One, maybe two, but for sure at least one. I am going to plant bell peppers soon. Awesome. I'd like to have some broccoli. Oh yeah. Oh, there's nothing better. Nothing better. Yeah, I want to plant maybe one or two pepper plants because I would like to get some salsa made because I've made salsa in the past. I haven't in the last couple years done it, but whenever we lived over at the other place, I did it all the time. But I got away from doing it. And so yeah, I would like to get some pepper plants going too. Like at least one habanero maybe or something. I don't know who that is. Okay. And I've done spaghetti sauce before, and we've all liked that. So we'll see. It just depends on how good our tomatoes do, you know. Once the season goes, we'll just see what we get. I remember my grandma used to make some ketchup. Oh my gosh, that stuff. It was amazing. Amazing. But my grandma and her sisters and my mom and her sister, once they got moved back here, and then all of us kids and everything, it was a yearly thing. You went and you helped with the garden every summer. And all of us kids had jobs. You know, we'd help pick or we'd snap or shuck or haul or whatever, you know. And it was fun because we thought, oh, we're helping. We're getting to do something that the big people are doing, you know. And it was fun getting together because, oh my gosh, you'd hear them in there getting after each other or just talking about stuff and whatever, and it was fun, good memories. Because, I mean, they gardened. I mean, huge gardens. And it was enough that all the people that got together to help with it fed us all winter. I mean, so it was amazing. So that's really what I would like to get back to doing. I know it's a lot of work and stuff. Believe me, I've done it, you know. But it tastes so much better, and you know what goes into it, you know. And with, you know, my autoimmunity and everything, and Whitney's stuff and whatever, and keeping him healthy, and he's doing really good. His health has been, I'm not kidding, it's a miracle in the making. It's a miracle. Miracle in the making. So, and I'm holding on to that. And so yeah, it's worth it for health stuff and everything too. I'd be all awesome to grow some green beans too. Oh yeah, the green beans are my favorite. I love green beans. I never have time to garden. Yeah, it is. It's a commitment. And whenever I was working full time, there's no way I could keep up with it either. I mean, I would try after I get home from work, but there were some nights that I didn't get home until after dark. And so it just depends. It would depend, on stuff. And so then, Whitney trying to do it and whatever. And of course, the kids, whenever they were home, they had school stuff and school and whatever. And, if we ask them to go out and help us with it, but of course, they're not here now. And Sam, there's no way. I mean, with his crazy work schedule and everything, too, everything he's having going on. And, but now that I'm home and Whitney's home, we'll have time. So, put those fish carcasses in that garden, Cindy. It will grow. Right? Yeah. I did all that as a kid too. Loved it. Oh yeah, it was awesome memories. Travis. Yeah, back to food. We're all about food. We're all about food, Travis. You got it right. Yeah. Are you gonna have to get you a snack to hold you over now? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Like the leaf lettuce. Oh, the leaf lettuce from the garden and the green onions and the radishes and all the things. And nowadays, I don't know. It may be geared towards a different way now that some kids now, might find more of an interest in it. Don't know. But I know Seth, he wants his kids to know what, it is like to live on a farm and do all the things. And it's like, well, he tries to put out a garden where he's at, and he does have like a little place to do it. Because he does enjoy that stuff. Sam, no, he's not that much for it. And I wish that they could find somewhere that they were a little bit more outside of the city and stuff, but still close for them to be able to commute to work back and forth and still be able to go to their schools that they have all, been a part of and everything. But I don't know. One of these days, it's like I just keep praying. I keep praying about it for them to find a place, find something good for them that fits for them. So. You're eating homemade chocolate chip cookies. Oh my gosh, that does sound pretty yummy. I'm going to make me a full course meat meal. Veggies are not my thing. Okay. You're a carnivore. You're a carnivore? I'm eating a candy bracelet my husband got me as a funny. Joke's on him. I love these. I used to have them as a kid. I know what you're talking about. I miss all that. Yeah. I do too, Cindy. I miss those. I miss those times. I'm just listening to you talk about garden as I am doing all my greenhouses at the moment. Big garden to fill. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Milo. You sound pretty good. Yeah, cookies do sound pretty good. Travis is now ducking around. I love that. Right. Right. I'm headed to the kitchen thanks to you all. Oh, no problem. No problem, Travis. kitchen, Travis, huh? You're fine, Lou. You're fine, Lou. You're starting to calm down. You're good. You're good, sis. Pretty special lady. But no, I am so glad that I have gotten all my yarn gone through, all of it. I've got all of the acrylic yarns put together. I've got all my cottons put together. I went through even my scrubby yarn that I was like, had some here and some there. Oh my gosh, it was all over the place. So I got all that put together too. And what else? Got a couple other bags downstairs to start, because it's the acrylic. I pretty well, all the acrylic has gotten moved down there except for one bag. And my scrap basket, my laundry basket, it's still up here. So I very much am looking forward to now getting everything put away and knowing exactly what I have and where it's at. Right now I do, but I'm just ready for it to be downstairs, because we've got the downstairs completely done. Everything downstairs is done. So we got a new TV that we got put in up here, and then our old TV went downstairs. So Whitney got it put up, so whenever the kids are here, they can go down there and watch TV if they want to, or whatever. No fighting over the TV. And also in the meantime of everything, our antenna went out on our TV. So, because we don't have cable, we just have streaming. We just have the Roku here. We don't, and the internet, you know, whatever, so streaming. And we never have had cable. We've never had it. I mean, it just didn't make sense to us to have it, because we were never home enough to get anything out of it. So whenever that happened, it was going to cost us, oh my gosh, a lot of money just to get an antenna. And so my brother, he was like, hey, I was talking to, he does card shows, like baseball card shows. He's big into baseball cards. That's what he does. And he actually goes to some of the markets that I'm at. So, but anyway, that's what he does as his side gig, you know. And so him and another fellow were talking, and he let him know that what they had done in their family was get one of these super boxes. Has anybody heard of those? So it takes the place of an antenna. And you pay one price for it, I guess. And at the time, you know, I was like, okay, I might look into that. So I did. I started investigating. And I couldn't find them on Amazon anywhere that was, I mean, a price that I wanted to pay, I guess. And there wasn't a whole lot to pick from at the time, really, either. So I went on to Walmart, and the box that we found that we decided to go with was, I think, $266 is what it was, which was considerably cheaper than getting an antenna. And really, all that Whitney wanted the antenna for was to be able to get local channels. Well, whenever my brother was talking, though, he was like, you can get rid of all your streaming. You don't even have to have cable. From the way it sounds, he was like, his friend said, yeah, they got rid of the majority of their streaming, and they didn't have cable anymore. And you get like thousands of channels. You can watch, the news or weather in any state, basically, blah, 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 depending on what you get, like for strength and whatever. So that's what we did. And it's true. We get like all the cable channels. We have another thing that we can go to get every movie imaginable, every TV series imaginable, that if you want to watch the whole entire series of a TV show. All kinds of kids stuff on there. Everything sports. We don't have to go to separate channels anymore, like streaming or anything, to get all the sports stuff, which Whitney is ecstatic about. And for ball time, it was lovely because we could actually catch the Illini games. And you don't have to pay anything else. That's it. You pay the one price, you get the box, you hook it up, boom. So I've been telling everybody about it because I think it's amazing. And it's saving us a ton of money. So I went through and I canceled everything but our Paramount, because there are some shows on it that we do watch. And yes, you get Paramount stuff on it, but you don't get the actual like streaming where you get to pick what you want type deal. So anyway, it's saving us a bunch of money. We're enjoying it immensely. And like I said, you don't have to have cable. I even told my mom and dad about it. It was like, you guys, you can get everything that you guys watch. Even my mom's game show channel that she likes, she can get it. She can get any type of like cooking show stuff. She can get all of her like home decor stuff and whatever. Everything under the sun. So I don't know if they're going to go ahead and do it or not, because they have a package deal of some kind, I guess, with their phones. But so yeah, it's a pretty good deal. So hey Lillian, how are you? So yeah, ton of money. So people that, if there's things that they enjoy watching and you want to save some money, because I know, oh my gosh, for getting like cable and stuff anymore, I hear what people pay and I'm like, no. But granted too, I think some of those people, they actually have some kind of a thing with their phones too. It's not just their cable, So that's what Mom said, that she would have to check and see if they'd be able to do it and still get a decent deal or whatever with their phones. I don't know exactly how they have that set up, but so yeah, still not, even though we're gone and whatever a lot, and there's no way that we're ever going to get half of anything watched, but it is kind of neat to be able to go in there and look for a movie. If we want to watch a movie and we don't want to hit and pick for it, really just go into that thing and just type it in, boom, there you go. So we're enjoying it. Although I did remind Whitney, I said there's other people that live here. So you might have to give up some of your TV time. But I also said too, I can go to the basement. But the thing is with this, if I want to watch like YouTube, I'll go to the basement. But with this, you would have to get a separate box that doesn't cover your whole household. You would have to get a separate box for each TV is the only kind of, clincher there, I guess, whatever. But really, we don't need it for every TV, because even for downstairs in the basement for the kids, it'll have everything on there for them, what they want to watch. So it's not going to hinder anything too much. Oh, coming down. There we go. Well, I've made it to the second ear. I'm trying to decide if I want to try to put any faint kind of pink in these little ears, but I think I'm just going to leave it. I recommend Tubi. It's free and has a lot of good TV and movies. Yes, we have Tubi. We have Tubi as well. We have all the free streaming. And that is true. I mean, that is another option for people that can't afford otherwise, too. You are right. But I am kind of excited that I can watch diners, drive-ins, and drive-ins and dives, because that used to be the only time I could watch that is if we went on vacation somewhere and watched it, or if I was at the kids' house. Because I don't know what it is about that show. I just enjoy it to watch the different kinds of food. And it's just interesting to me what people come up with sometimes with some of the places that he goes. Lucky Charms. Oh my gosh. You need to go get bread and energy drinks unless you want me to. Oh, for Travis. Yay, I have Lucky Charms. I haven't had those in many years. You made your dog beef liver? He's probably enjoying that. Okay, I'm nearing the end of this applique. Okay. I've made it to the end. is cooling down right now. Chevy eats better than we do. Right. What do you mean? Well, our pets are our babies. I am working on a baby blanket that has an applique of a bear. And I just got him all the way sewn on. And now I'm just trying to clean up my ends. I got all the rest of my ends woven and clipped. I may have to tack that down. I don't know. Did I miss him? No, I think I missed that. Okay, we're gonna have to go around this part of this one ear. I thought I got him, but evidently I didn't. I mean, I went around it, but I may have missed an understitching or something. Okay, I got him that time. Okay, here. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a little stitch and tie there a little bit, but there is the bear all sewn on. Completely done with that one. Completely done with this one. I've got it all the ends are done on it. I just need to do all of this from the flowers on the unicorn. And I may have, I don't know. Yeah, I have just a couple of others, I think, on here too, maybe to get. Oh, it's humid. Oh my gosh, it's so humid. Only part I don't like about summertime, warm weather, humidity. Ugh. You should have put a deck on it. Hey, I can do one with a deck. Your daughter is pregnant, Cindy. Congratulations. Well, so far, I've eliminated 13 skeins of paraffin chunky, 122 more to go. This is really turning into a long process when you make little stuff. Oh, yeah. 122 more to go. Whew. And you know what? That is the thing. I am busting through so much and making so much more room to be able, because like some of this stuff has been like my pounder yarns and even like some of the plushy yarn and stuff like that. And it's like, Oh, I'm making room. I'm making room to be able to put everything away. Brats and more brats and more brats. What a brat. I think that's the pot calling the kettle black. Oh my gosh. Cindy, congratulations. I don't think you saw it in the live when you announced it. Yes, that is so exciting. $5,000 ducks. So friends, I made a dent in my yarn only to be gifted 2 shopping bags of yarn. Oh my goodness, Sammy. Well, that was a nice, generous gift. So I'll make them into stuff to donate. Oh yeah, that will be awesome. Awesome, awesome. What do you need 5,000 ducks for? I'm behind on everything, so I'm not caught up with y'all's stuff. I've been terrible. Did you say donuts? Yes, the baby blankets are really busting through the yarn. I think that's why I can't stop making them at this point. Oh, I know, and they're fun to make. I mean, because you can do whatever and get creative. Yeah, I didn't think anybody said donuts either. I was like, did I miss something? 5,000 ducks for a duck race. Gotcha. Are you still doing your duck racing that you were doing like on your computer thing and everything? Yes, absolutely. Lenora's right. You scored. Donuts sound good about right now. Need 5,000 real ducks. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of ducks to keep alive. That sounds just ducky. What was that for? Oh gosh. Yeah, we hadn't had duck races in a while. Okay. Well, and like I said, I have not been good about keeping up with everybody's stuff. I feel bad about that. Even like all my like crochet people too that I follow and everything. I don't know unless something comes up on notifications or something, you know. I'm gonna try to get better and be better. Because I enjoy watching people. I do. think about 5,000 ducks in the river, the best duck race ever, right? Yeah, I mean, I almost had him talked into getting me a Highland cow. Well, yes, I knew the last time, yeah. And the last time I think we were all on here, the Highland cow was the subject. I think you'll have a cow if he gets all those ducks, right? Oh gosh. The Highland cows are cute. They are adorable. I can hatch out the ducks. Okay, now did I get everything else clipped on here? Might have just been that one. Okay, I think this is done now too. I say I covered him up, I think. What in the world? What am I doing? I can't. Oh my gosh, I'll get it right one of these years. There we go. Okay, so we got the unicorn finished. Get the, I think I just had, well, no, there's a couple of ends, I guess. And this I did do with 2 strands of the Lily Sugar and Cream, and it's the off-white color. I can't remember what, it's the one that's not white, you know, whatever. It's the off-white one. My brain is not allowing me to remember ecru or whatever it's called, I think. And it also was a bunch that I had bought up stocked from Joann's. And I found where I had put all my white cotton cones that I had stocked up on. So that has been nice to find those. Yeah, I really like this tote. Because, I mean, it's just like a nice market bag, even, tote, whatever. So, yeah. So, that one is done. And like I said, I just have the straps to finish on this. And it's easy attachment on it. Just pull it through and knot it, and that's it. I'm hoping it goes like that. Oh. Because it's a pattern that I'm going off of that somebody had posted. And I think there is a video tutorial on it. But I just did the regular granny squares. I think they did a more decorative square, maybe. I can't remember right offhand. But yeah, I fast forward kind of through it to see how she did the strap. And I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And so I'm doing the strap like she did. So I'll have to go back in and try to find it. It's on Pinterest, is where I found it. I'll try to remember to put it in my notes, or in my description or whatever. And I was actually thinking about doing like some kind of a cinch, like a weave through a cord of some kind. Because I think I do have some nicer like cording that I could put through that's leather. That might look nice to go with this too. I have to see what colors they are though. So, because I thought that might be kind of nice to cinch it up a little bit more, because I have been like bending in the sides. So I mean, it's a decent sized bag, you know, and it'll have stretch to it, but I've been kind of folding them in a little bit like this. So I think if I did put like, you know, weave it in or something and kind of cinch it up, it would help kind of hold the bag a little bit. And I also thought about doing like a tab of some kind with other materials, not yarn. So I need to decide for sure what extras I want to do with it too. There's that. Hey Ronnie, how are you? Oh, scrolling. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh gosh, I'm having to go back. I'll get earplugs. I think Travis is quacked. If you don't have Travis on, buy duck eggs. Oh my gosh. Hi, how are you guys doing? Thumbs up, big. Oh, scrolling. It's been forever. I am so glad that you were able to pop on today. That's awesome. So what's everybody been doing for fun? Oh boy. Crocheting. Hey Johnna, what are you doing? I'm crocheting. Oh gosh, do it right, Johnna. Hi, all here. Cindy, what time are you getting up for today? At 5. I may go get some concrete to fix this post. Do you take meds for lupus? Do I take meds for lupus? Are you asking me that, Ronnie? Hey Laura, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm glad to see you too. I'm trying to catch up on all my messages. Sad, mad. Yes, it is a good size bag. And I don't have lupus, so no, I don't. I don't take medicine for it. I don't have lupus. I do have autoimmunity, but not lupus. Yes, it's the beginnings. The beginnings, Laura. Have a top. I'll try to move it in a little bit more. It is 6 granny squares at the top all the way around, and I've got it pinned onto the mannequin right now. So, and then now I'm starting the bottom part. So I still have to about maybe right here-ish or so. I still have probably about, you know, like 4 or so rows to go. And then I'll start working up then for the shoulders and the sleeves. So thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Laura. So yeah, it'll all come together eventually. I mean, it just looks like a tube top right now. But that's not what it is. So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. It shouldn't take me, I'll probably get this part done tonight while we're sitting watching TV after dinner. I'll probably get this part done. And then I may be able to start up here. It just depends. So I'm looking forward to getting that part started. I actually went ahead and just went up halfway right there on the sides for the sleeves, because I don't know for sure up in here how that's gonna land, because I can always go through here and take more up if I need to. So, and this back here I haven't tacked up or anything, but it is supposed to be oversized, and this is my extended size mannequin, so it's fitting nice. I think it's fitting good, so I'm pleased with it so far. So have I made a top like this before? No. I did one here not too long ago that was just a regular, just basic, and then it had the pineapple at the bottom. But no, I've not done a top like this before. This is something, yeah, I've not done it. And all it is double crochets, granny squares, triple crochets, super easy stitches. So I'm gonna check my emails real quick. It's almost 4 o'clock. I need to get off by 4 or before. I don't know, this may not stay charged long enough. Here, I think I have my, here, yeah. I don't know how my phone's doing, if it's, oh, I still have 43%, that's amazing. Okay. It's exciting to see your progress. I'm starting a spiral granny in Christmas colors. Nice. Oh boy, thank you for the compliment, but it's a mess. It's all over the place. I've been wind blown and what little bit of rain and yeah, all the things. So, okay. I'm gonna check my email real quick while everybody's here. Hey, Deborah. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'm doing a cotton 4-weight treble V-stitch hexagon cardi or top. Oh, yeah. Nice. That will be cute. This yarn that I'm doing for this right now, it's a 3-weight, and it is the Yarn Bee. It's, I said it earlier, Simply Flawless, and I've had it for probably a couple years. And it is the Dusty Rose is what it is, or Desert Rose maybe. Yeah, Desert Rose. So, and I like it. I do. It's just kind of a blush color almost, a little bit, with a little warm in it. So, little touch of warmth in it. Now, if this is going to update, that's the next thing. Yeah. That's... Okay, I don't know about that, but I might have to look into that. Okay. Oh, thank you, Laura. I made a mini rose bouquet last night. Oh, that would be... I have not done the flower thing yet. I bought up everything to do it, and I still have everything waiting on me to do that. Not done it. And I would like to try to do it. It's something that I really do, but it is more meticulous, and it's something that I need to be patient with, that I'm not going to have like immediate progress type thing, you know. It's something that I'm just going to have to make myself do, because I think they are so pretty, and it would be so satisfying to get done, but I've not done it. Oh, a size 4 yarn. Yeah, and I do a lot of dishcloths too, Laura, with the size 4 weight yarn of the cotton. So yeah, so for the flowers, that would be a little bit different, because the yarn that I got is a little bit thinner for my flowers. But everybody's different on what they, you know, how they want to do it. So 7-chain flower. Okay. And they are, aren't they, Laura? They're so pretty. They really are. All of them are so pretty. But the ones that I want to do, I don't, they're not fast. Because I've tried. I've tried going in to attempt to do it, and it's not fast for me. And yes, I tend to crochet fast, but on those, no, I'm not a fast crocheter when it comes to any of the flower stuff. So I just need to be patient, you know, and I'm not good at that sometimes. So. Lulu, what are you doing? So did you get all the garden tilled up, or just part of it? Oh, you did?
Okay. Well, drop in weeds yet.
Yeah.
It's still not. Gotta let it dry.
Right.
Back in there. A couple more times, might be able to drop in weeds yet. I'll stay up there better.
Yeah. Every other space needs flowers and there's only 7 flowers. Oh, Luna's doing good. She's kind of freaking out right now because it is kind of windy, and Whitney just got done tilling up the garden, and she doesn't like the tractor. She doesn't really like it, the noise of it, or mowing or anything like that. And plus, I think we are supposed to maybe get some weather later, but I don't know for sure. So it just, right now, this is the time of year that she just kind of gets worked up. So, but otherwise she's fine. She's doing good. She's
Stay
good.
down in the basement.
And yeah, she does. She wants to go to the basement. She just wants to stay down there. And whenever I'm down there, I don't care that she's down there. And whenever the kids are here, don't care that she's down there. But just to have her down there by herself, no. I mean, and that's the thing. Yeah, like Whitney said, once you get her down there, she don't want to come back up. So, and it is a lot cooler down there probably for her right now too. But it's more that she's anxious. So, oh, everybody says hello to you, Whitney. Or, well, Sammy did. And the chickens are good. Chickens are good. We hear Rocky every morning at 4 a.m. when we wake up. That's when he wakes up too. So, and he, you know, is trying to greet everyone. So that's kind of funny. You know, he definitely has his crow going now. It was so funny listening to him in the beginning because it was just like the sound of a teenager, you know. But all are good. All of them are good, and he is just absolutely gorgeous. I need to go out and just videotape him and do a little short so you guys can see him because they're so big now, and all of them are beautiful. But Rocky is gorgeous. He is gorgeous. So yeah. And now that it's getting nicer and stuff, and we'll be outside more and everything, we're probably gonna, you know, let him start roaming a little bit more. So. Yeah, Ronnie, I will try. I will definitely try, so. Oh my gosh, yeah, it is late for you, scrolling. Almost midnight for you.
Across the phone.
Yep. Yep. We have different kinds. We have 2 leghorns, 2, oh shoot. I have to look it up their names because I forget it every time. And I'm not for sure,
You got 5 chickens.
I'm not for sure what Frederica is. She is black with like white speckle, and I think I did find something, and I said, oh, I think that's what she is, but I forget the name too on that. So Buffington, the Buffingtons, we have 2 Buffingtons, 2 leghorns, and then whatever Frederica is, I don't know what she is. So because really I was like, oh my gosh, should we get a turkey? Because she looked like a turkey for the longest time. I was like, a turkey or a pheasant something, I don't know. But there for a while, I was just like, okay, I don't even know if you're a chicken. And she was the one that Gray picked out that he wanted so bad. And so I was like, okay, because they had different, you know, they had chickens and they had other stuff in there to pick. So it was like, wouldn't surprise me, you know. But no, she's not. She's a chicken, but I'll be leaving. Good to see you. Jesus bless you and family. Oh, thank you, Laura, and thank you for stopping in. I look forward to seeing you again, and thank you for the blessing, and same to you and your family. Barred Rock. Oh, I don't know. Let me look. But I did find out that the Buffingtons are actually better for like pets and longevity, I think. You know what? She might be a barred rock. Because she does look similar to these pictures. I mean, so I wonder. Well, a barred rock rooster and a barred rock hen. Yeah, I would say that she is a barred rock hen. Because she does look very similar to this one over here, the hen. She does look very similar to that. So thank you for that. I just learned something. Yeah, and she is a good bird. I mean, she's a good chicken. I mean, she's one of them that's a little bit more, and early on, she was a little bit more timid, but she is the only one that we have of that breed. But she's gotten better now. But even our Beffingtons are a lot more chill. You know, they're all over the place wanting to get in and look and whatever, but they very much follow us and stuff whenever they're out. And they're a little bit more friendly, you know, and they don't care that we pick them up as much. Oh, you don't touch Rocky, though. He's like, no, I'm a man's man, and you don't need to touch me. You don't need to hold me. You don't need to do nothing. You just let me be. So that's what we do. We let him be, because he's gorgeous, and he is protective of his ladies. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. So, welcome. They are pretty. They are trainable too. I trained. Oh, you did? Oh, wow. My brother named all of them after food. Her name was Patty. Oh my gosh. Well, she was originally named Freddie. Well, then whenever we found out that she was a she and not a he, we renamed her Frederica. Oh. Okay, well, that booted me off for a second. That doesn't usually happen anymore. So, but anyway, she got renamed Frederica. And then Rocky, just, you know, because Rocky the rooster, it just kind of went, you know, and he, you know, he's a little spunky and whatnot. And, but then Comet was one that Seth named. He named it Comet. So, but then Bossy Betty, she is a little bit bossy, but she's getting a little more tame now. She's not quite as bossy. So, yeah. You want a white cat. Oh, your neighbor had kittens? Her cat had kittens? Not your neighbor, but your neighbor cat. Well, maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe there'll be a white one in there that you can get. But Ruby is doing good. I mean, and I can tell the difference between Ruby and Betty, because Ruby has a little bit more of that kind of undertone of the caramely, but like a hint of red in it a little bit. And hers is a little bit more like that color. Whereas with Betty, it isn't as much around their neck, if you look around their neck. And Ruby is my one that I had to kind of nurse a little bit when we got her. So I have a little bit more of a connection with her than I do the rest of them. But I still, they're gorgeous, and they're good. They're good. Yes, one out, all black, and I already have a black cat. Gotcha. Hey, Diffraction, how are you? Haven't seen you in forever either. But of course, it's been forever since I've been on here. Yeah, we always had black cats growing up too. The cats that we had, the two growing up that we had, were black. Darth Vader and Oreo. Okay, I am gonna have to wrap it up. Because it's right getting close at 4 o'clock. Sammy fell asleep on my foot and it's asleep. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, whenever we got home, Luna, she was all over the place. I mean, and she does. She thinks she's a lap dog, and it's like, no, you're not a lap dog, sis. So she had to give me all of her hugs and everything whenever we came home and waller to death, and you know. Yep, it just turned 4 o'clock. I know. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go because I need to start getting supper and stuff. So it's been 2 hours. So yep, I probably better get off for now. And I don't know for sure when I will be back. I mean, hopefully sometime later this week. I think we're supposed to have some rain. So if we're not dashing and stuff, and I have enough time and whatever in my day for what we have going on with doing market prep and stuff, I might as well get on here and crochet with y'all, you know. So yeah, hopefully it will be soon, sooner than later. So anyway, I will be getting off of here for now, and you all have a great rest of your night. And I look forward to seeing you again, and thank you so much for supporting me and hanging in there with me and being patient. So I love you all. Y'all take care, and we will talk again soon. Bye.